Welcome back to the differential project. This is day 2. As you can see here, we've got a lot of linkage to clean up. The brake calipers, front suspension, all that stuff will be done in a separate episode. I've already started doing some of this stuff, and today's the day we're going to tackle the majority of it. The idea is to get this result from this. Lots of work to do. Let's go. We have a clean Watts linkage. Drilling arms, these pieces look great. We're going to move on now to take out these bushings. Before we prep them to paint, there's still a few more pieces to go down here. But great start. Let's keep going. And to get these bushings out, we're going to be using this tool right here. This is a bushing puller pusher. I picked this up at Princess Auto. Works great. As you can see, this bushing was really stuck in there. I'm using the torch here to heat up the rubber and the metal, and I'll be using some wire brushes on a drill. Hopefully that gets it clean.
was pretty successful getting this stuff apart. It worked out pretty well. This is the one I started with. Unfortunately, I'm trying to brighten this up here. So this was without heat. I'm going to have to chip away at this stuff and maybe heat it up again to kind of push it out. I found that when using heat, it actually worked out very well. You can see in here, it'd be very minimal work to do to clean these out. They are pretty rusty inside, so I'm hoping to get all that stuff out before we paint and put the new bushings in. But there is some smooth spots from the paint you can see there. But again, this is over 30 years old, so I can't expect much better than that. So far so good. We will continue.
Jump! Wow.
And here is the bushings that I've removed. Also, I've taken out the lower ball joints, which will also be replaced.
Welcome back, guys, to day 2 of part 2 of the rear differential rebuild. Today we're going to be trying to fit that thing inside the Sandblaster. I can't do it outside today, it's too windy, but I'm hoping that we'll be able to maybe create some kind of barrier so the stuff stays inside. We got some glass bead in there, and we still got lots of work to do. Yesterday we did the rear suspension arms and the Watts linkage. I was removing all the bushings yesterday. They were pretty difficult, and we're going to continue doing that today, clean out all the inside, and we're going to be putting in polyurethane bushings. That will probably be in next episode. This episode we're going to be hopefully painting the pieces finally and getting them ready for the new bushings and seals. Let's get started. So the plan is to fit this in there. So I've rigged this up here. There's the old bushings. I'm going to stuff half of it inside and work away. Hopefully we don't lose too much media at the side here. We got this pretty good vacuum here on the side that pulls the dust out. It's worked pretty good before. It's kind of sucked all the walls in on this machine so we don't lose any. I'm hoping we're going to have the same thing happen here. I'll be recording some of this footage as I go through. You can see the glass beads in there, but she gets pretty noisy. Hopefully we don't make too much of a mess. And something I probably should have done from the beginning was tape up this hole. I definitely don't want any glass beads getting stuck in there. I know that there's already metal shavings in there, which I'll have to clean out, but this will definitely alleviate some of that. I'm going to plug this up with some painter's tape. I've got the drain plug and the fill plug I'll stick in. The vent hole, I'll have to figure something out there, but it may not be too bad. Maybe I'll just stuff something in this end over here and hope for the best.
Yeah.
All the old bushings and metal has been cleaned. Not quite sure what to make of that. Looks like they weren't kidding when I said there was some slight discoloration. Should be okay though. I think it might just scrape off. We're going to have to give it a bath before we paint it. But I wanted to get it in there in the places where I couldn't reach with the sandblaster. That probably looks worse than it does, but I'll wash it off and see what happens. Inside though, I was unsuccessful in getting tape on the outside. It just wouldn't stick here no matter how much I washed it, so we're gonna have to give her a bath once it's all painted, I think. Probably be the best route, and leave the oil inside so it doesn't rust while I wash this. As you can see, this was a lot more work than anticipated. But it's going to turn out great. As you can see in the videos, the finish turned out great with the 2 coats of this paint. I'm really happy with the result. I'll put a link in the description where you can buy some. It's really great stuff, and all the products I use you can get down there as well. Next video we'll be putting together the rear arms with new bushings. I do have the front control arms I need to clean up. The steering bar to accommodate the new linkage I bought. That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I had a great time making this video. It's about a 4-day stretch. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button so you can get updates with more videos that are coming. I'm exhausted. Long drive home. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care.